at Cali BBQ, we're rolling out Sean AI voice. You're using podcasts that I've done in the past, right? To
Yes.
train the AI.
Yeah.
Well, that just made my day. Nothing beats knowing our mess Paloma hits the spot for awesome folks like you. Next time you're in, I'll make sure the kitchen knows to keep that brisket coming and the drinks flowing. So what's your favorite time or occasion to indulge in a great barbecue and cocktail combo?
This is the longest I've ever talked to you without scheduling a time on your calendar.
Welcome to Digital Hospitality. I'm your host, Sean Walchef. This is a Cali BBQ media production coming to you live from the National Restaurant Show in Chicago. There's over 55,000 people here, 2,200 vendors, 12 football fields of magic. And we are here to find out the latest and the greatest in restaurants, in technology, in leadership. I have Maria Zhang. She is the co-founder and CEO of Palona.ai. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to share with the community, with the people that listen to this show, that watch this show, subscribe to this podcast. When I started this show, I was a restaurant owner that I felt like I was all alone, but I also knew that I wasn't all alone. So we use technology to start telling stories, to start asking questions. And now here we are talking to the greatest founders in the show about the technology that they're building to help improve our restaurant. Can you share what is Palona.ai?
Yeah. So we brought the latest and greatest generative AI technology, full modality, meaning that you can text, you can call, it can listen and understand. And we want to bring this technology to help many restaurateurs such as yours. And so excited to be here, meeting all these great people. And what is Palona AI? We call it the employee of the century. It really can be front of the house, answer phone calls, place orders, make a reservation, or just simply answer questions in the most friendly and hospitable way. As I shared with you earlier, we can even replicate and clone the restaurant owner's voice, so you really feel like you are serving every guest, answering every phone call.
Yeah, one of the coolest things for me, having a media company and a restaurant, is that I get to, if I see something, if I learn about something, if a restaurant owner shares something with me that's game changing for my restaurant, I can actually bring it in and test it and tell stories about it. So we are actually onboarding Sean AI right now at Cali BBQ.
Yeah.
So our team is testing it, and we can't wait to share in public, obviously on YouTube, our Cali BBQ Media YouTube channel, all of the things that we're learning, because it's very important, the work that you're doing, and it's also confusing, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things going on in the show. Like I said, there's 2,200 vendors. Can you share a little bit about your experience?
Yes, it's been very challenging and very rewarding at the same time. I love what you said. You feel like it's lonely, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was most recently at Google and had a very large team. There were just a lot of support. And after I left Google, Tim Hall's my co-founder. He's sitting right out there, and a few others. We joined forces and started this team. But we were very new and actually quite distant to the restaurant industry. Yeah, and actually thank you for your support and many others that really kind of arms wide open and included us in all these events and discussions and conversations, right? So I don't feel as alone as last year when we first started. But I totally agree with you. There are a lot of noise in the market, and it's actually heart aching to hear some of the stories, like some of the restaurant deployed this AI and that AI, and then it really didn't work, and they had to roll it all the way back, and just think about all the wasted energy and resources. And the worst part is the restaurant owner actually sent out an apology letter, right, to all of their customers saying, we're sorry, we should treat our guests better. So they went all the way back to our staff is going to answer the phone. So that was just very sad to hear hear stories like this. So for us, we're absolutely committed, right, to deliver not just the best experience by kind of the technical benchmark criteria. Of course, we're, very in terms of leading to produce these benchmarks, and hopefully everybody can benefits from the benchmarks, but really hear from restaurant owners such as yourself. How do you want to serve your guests, and we will meet you where you want us to be. Yeah.
So give me the other places that you work besides Google.
Oh, yes. So I was at Google. Before that, I was at Meta. When I was at Meta, it wasn't called Meta.
It was Facebook.
I was at Instagram. Yes.
Instagram.
And then
what were you building at Instagram?
Actually, when I was hired, it was Instagram was competing with TikTok, and so together with my team, we launched new experiences and really was a very intense competition. And I think we came out strong. Reels is a very popular
you were on the Reels
product.
team?
I was supporting the whole consumer experience
at Instagram.
Yeah.
At Instagram.
Yeah.
The thing that everyone's using right now
Yes,
on the halls,
I love Instagram.
posting on Instagram
Yes.
stories, posting on Instagram Reels.
Yeah. Yeah,
You were part of that build out.
Yes, I was a VP there supporting the Instagram
what an
consumer
incredible
experience
technology
team.
moment for the entire world, because it was a photo sharing app.
Yeah.
And then it went all in on video.
Exactly. Yeah. It wasn't easy either, let me tell you, but it was a great great journey.
Yeah.
A fabulous team. And then I ended up leading the AI team at Meta because I
The AI team at Meta.
The AI team, the AI for products team at Meta. Yeah. But I think my most interesting story where people were most interested in asking me to share is I was a CTO at Tinder.
Wow.
When I joined Tinder, and now you're pretending, I don't know what Tinder is.
People know what Tinder is, I think.
Yeah.
I think they do. That dating, I mean, is there, that is the biggest dating app there is, right?
Absolutely, yeah. But when I joined Tinder, it was a small company.
What year?
In LA. That was 2013. Yeah.
2013, Chief Technology Officer.
Yeah, no, 2016, sorry.
2016,
Yeah, I was a CTO and gone through this amazing growth.
And how many users did you guys have? Do you remember?
It's in like nine figures, in the
100
million.
100 millions?
Yes, yeah.
On the dating app?
On the dating
Come
app. It's
on.
global.
Seriously?
Yes.
And then how long, and what was it when you left?
When I left, we were doing over $1 billion a year in revenue. So when I joined, we were doing no revenue. Yeah, so amazing
No
growth.
revenue when you joined?
Yeah, correct. There was a small start. I mean, very little. Yeah, but that just really the work is very meaningful because I've met so many people that actually came to me personally, thank me because they met their boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, right? That connection, and then the best part of that job is we actually sent out these little onesies when babies were born.
Cool.
They say your parents, mom and dad, swipe right on each other, and obviously the word swipe right is we've
That's
given the word
amazing.
a new meaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I mean, for me, that's why I love being able to do this show, is knowing that brilliant minds like you and your co-founders are coming into a space that needs help. Mm-hmm. Like, we need help, and you can solve. We have tight margins, we have increasing costs, labor is difficult, and if you can help us solve something, at the beginning point of voice,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
maybe you can help us save some money. Maybe you can help us be more profitable. Maybe you can help us be more sustainable.
Yeah.
Talk to me specifically about voice and AI.
Yeah. So that often is the first touch point and a frequent touch point, right? Like I say, I like to eat at Cali BBQ. I'm going to call you. I'm going to ask what's new on the menu, or just when I'm driving there after work, I say, hey, Sean, is your store open? Can I go there? How long is the wait list? Or can I order some barbecue and just take it home and feed my family, right? So you want to have that one-to-one connectivity. So I've talked at this point with over more than 100 restaurants, mm-hmm. right? And then I always call the restaurant before I kind of I share. Yeah. And once I was calling. It was a very popular pizzeria. Their pizza is delicious. And then the the staff was kind of angry because he's so busy, and he basically said, "Don't call," right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I said I want to call because I think your pizza is delicious, but when you say "don't call," it's a little hurtful.
Yep.
But I also totally understand the person answers the phone why he said "don't call," right? I was in Santa Cruz just visiting another pizzeria, and they just get so many calls, and the staff gave me a high five, say, "Maria, make the phone, do not make the phone, don't ring."
Yes.
So he doesn't have to be distracted with so
Yes.
much work in front of him. But at the same time, we don't want to tell our guests do not call us or no answer, or you just get an answering machine. I actually got your very lovely message.
My auto
but-
attendant.
Yes, but it's still
full transparent. We have an auto attendant, but I think phone lines are broken in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a significant
Yeah.
pain point that nobody's
Yeah.
talking about.
But your message is the best message. I still remember you said it's Mother's Day. We're really busy with care stuff. I'm sorry I cannot answer your call.
Correct.
I understand it empathetically.
Give 'em empathy, yes.
Yes, but I still want to talk to someone
Yes.
at your restaurant.
Correct.
Yeah.
So tell us how have you been rolling these out with new customers?
Yeah, we're still in very early stage. Yes.
Yes.
We launched the company at the end of January, and we were covered by the Wire magazine. Your Pizza Guys Now AI. They did an
Amazing.
in-depth product review, we just hired our VP of sales, Chris. He's also sitting up there.
Amazing.
That's our first hire in sales. So we're taking baby steps. We're looking for restaurateurs that shares the same vision. Like, I want to take care of my guests. I want to answer every call. But at the same time, I was surprised to read the news in California, is where I live. Minimum wage is like $30 an hour. Yeah. So, I have people joking on my team. They obviously
$20.
$30.
30.
Yeah. The
When?
new news
When is it?
from last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they keep raising.
I've been
the
podcasting too much.
new minimum wage now. Yeah, and
I'll have to talk to
yeah.
I have to talk to Eric about that.
Oh, that was at least-
that's not good news.
That's the headline. I posted on my LinkedIn. I was like, wow, $30 an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, and also, as you know, it's
Really?
like high turnover.
Yeah,
and then
very high
also the
turnover.
restaurant business, you just have the peak traffic. Everybody's eating lunch at 11.
Yeah.
Everybody's eating dinner. We just can't really solve it through hiring more people. But we also want to reduce the stress of the staff. Like when I call the people, they just say, "Don't call me," like, because he's so
Yes.
stressed, right? Yeah. So I think that from a cost perspective, is the most economic way to go with AI. Call centers, I know like half of the restaurants, especially in pizza, it's gone with call centers. They started kind of domestically, and then they had to go move offshore again because of the rising cost. So I think we've all had the call center experience. Is also not the best experience because food is cultural, right? When it's on the other side of the world that never taste the food. They don't know what we're talking about. They don't know what barbecue is. They don't know the difference between this kind of rib or that kind of rib, right? Then the person answering the phone, which is like also kind of don't care. You also miss the opportunity to upsell, right?
Yep.
Where our AI is trained to have a high EQ, most polite, and really replicate that owner's personality and upsells 100% of the time. Yeah, and as someone very experienced in the industry, upsell works.
Yeah.
If you upsell, you're going to drive your average order volume.
It's unbelievable. I think like the McDonald's case study was like, would you like to supersize it?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of money that they made just training their staff on that one question, would you like to supersize
Yep.
your meal?
Yep.
On
Yep.
like billions of dollars of revenue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Can you explain? So at Cali BBQ, we're rolling out Sean AI voice.
Mm-hmm.
You're using podcasts that I've done in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
To
Yes.
train the AI
Yeah,
on my voice.
Your YouTube video.
My YouTube video.
with
Shaquille O'Neal.
With Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, my team was so excited.
That's
Actually,
fantastic.
before I shared the number with you for
Yes.
YouTube call, it was also such a funny moment. You were calling yourself on the phone.
Yes,
you were talking
I'm talking to
yourself
myself.
back
I'm
and
having my own
forth.
conversation.
I actually asked your friend first. I was like, Dan, can you tell? Is that Sean? He said, 100%, this is Sean.
That's amazing. So for
Yeah.
restaurants that don't have their own podcast or media company, how do you train for their voice?
Oh, it's very easy. We have a recording session.
Okay.
Yeah. It can take about 20 minutes. We typically have the owner read the menu and just kind of how do you greet your guests? Yeah, just explain the menu. Yeah, and then we can record how do you want to upsell? What is your business priority? So one of the pizzeria we serve, they have salad on the menu, but people just kind of order pizza and go. But now the AI always want some salad with it, and there's such a high uptake. They're selling more salad because now they have the AI agent 100% of the time upselling the salad. Yeah, and I think salad is actually higher margin.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
pre-made in this plastic container.
That's great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as somebody that's worked at Tinder, at Google, at Meta, that's worked on big teams, huge products, how do you get the consumer, and in this case, the restaurateur, to use the products, to maximize the products? Because I mean, one of my greatest examples is my iPhone that sits in my pocket, I think is one of the greatest tools that's ever been given to a business owner. The ability to become a media company, to publish, to use YouTube, to text, to go live, to do all of these things, but a tool is only as good as if you use it, right? So how do you get somebody to use and understand? I mean, this is I'm talking about a smartphone even before ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
Now we have ChatGPT, that's a different conversation. But how do you get people to use products?
Yeah. So my belief has always been to focus on the experience. If it is such a good experience, it's delightful, it's engaging, it's effective, it's useful.
You don't even know you're using it.
It would naturally, people would want it. I think especially in the hospitality industry, I think people like to share their stories, right? We already have like one customer telling their friends, "Oh, I'm going to tell my friends to use this as well." Yeah, so that's where we're investing in, right? Not in kind of the marketing per se, but really invest very heavily in the product. Even like Tinder and Instagram, they didn't grow to where they were because they ran Super Bowl ads, right? They never ran Super Bowl ads, but because the experience is so good and people would want to share with their friends, right? So we believe in this organic virality of a good experience. Yeah.
Can you tell me about job codes? It's something that I was recently at the Google offices. They were very gracious to let our team come in, film. But the gentleman I was talking to, he said that he doesn't believe in product managers. He said, I believe in product leaders.
Oh.
What's the difference?
Okay. Yeah. At Google, we do have product managers as
Google,
a job
function. Is this a Google thing or is this a tech thing?
Yeah, I think
because explain it to me because I don't understand it.
Yeah, I think a product manager is a job function.
Okay.
Yeah. So Microsoft, Google, they all have product managers as a job function.
Got it.
But the product leader can be an engineer, can be a marketer, but I'm actually leading holistically the product and not pigeonholed by, I'm only doing product management. Typically, you write product specs and market analysis and so forth, and you pass it to the engineer, and then you pass it to someone else, but more of a holistic product ownership. Yeah.
And when you're thinking about AI, Palona, what you guys are doing for restaurants, is this for single unit restaurants, multi-unit restaurants, enterprise level restaurants?
Yeah. We actually don't segment the product this way because it doesn't matter if it's you have 1,000 units or have 1 unit. I think the guest experience is universal. Yeah. So we really want to be just at that layer of delivering the best experience. And then we partner, right? Your POS system, your ordering system, we're trying to partner with all the other providers in the ecosystem as much as we were allowed to, as much as we could. We also have built, software to facilitate a very quick onboarding and a quick integration. So it's really about the high call volume, right? Which just has kind of more acute pain. And then restaurants that really care about guest experience. Yeah.
So if somebody calls our restaurant and we're using Palona, what happens when 10 people are calling at the same time?
Oh, you can have 1,000 people calling at the same time.
Amazing.
We can definitely scale the system, right? It's all highly scalable with auto scaling. My co-founder, Tim, our CTO, was working at Meta on infra, and he also was the CTO at HP Software. So we all came from big tech companies. We know how to scale infrastructure. Yeah.
That's amazing. What do you hope to get out of this show?
I'm just here to learn.
Have you ever
and
been to
make
this show?
Connections. No, it's my first time.
First time in Chicago.
It's mind blowing.
Day one, or were you here yesterday?
I was here
You
yesterday.
were here. What did you learn?
Yeah. Where to start? I ate a lot of delicious food for free.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I told all my colleagues, "Oh, we don't need to make a reservation food. We can just
We
eat
can just
here."
eat at the show. Yeah, 100%.
Yes, we just eat at the
There's
show.
a lot of really good food
Yeah,
here. for
I'm
sure.
also seeing just great technology.
Yep.
I see a lot of advancement and a lot of participation. Even the voice AI company, probably at least 20 are here, including some of the very large POS providers and so on and so forth. Right. So it is a challenge for us. I'm very much gladly to take on. Is how do we stand out?
Yep.
Right. When there's like 20 other providers using the same terminology, but I do think our experience is quite differentiated. I can't wait to bring the Zhang AI to
We
our
can't wait to
guests.
share
So
it,
now we're
100%.
internally testing,
Yeah.
but like people can tell, your guests can tell the difference. I think that's where we believe we'll be back here next year. Hopefully we get a booth and already
booth.
started planning. And
Big booth,
yes,
big year.
Yes.
Your new sales
We'll
rep
be
is going to
back
be
here
killing
next
it.
year. Yes.
He's going to have a huge booth. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you. How can people find out more about Palona.ai?
Yeah, please go to Palona.ai. Palona is play on words, the delicious cocktail Paloma, and then change the M to an N.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a little origin story of how we named the company Palona, but it happened to be just one letter. So I often see people call us Paloma. I was like, sure. And we are hosting a party tomorrow.
Yeah.
And there is the special cocktail, the Palona.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, yeah,
Very
please
cool.
come check it out.
Amazing.
Yes, I know I'll see you
Yes.
tomorrow. You can let us know if we got the
Amazing.
cocktail right.
There you go. Well, we are grateful for you guys watching the show. Thank you for subscribing. Please check out Palona. And please come to the show. If you're watching this, the reason why we do this is to bring you all access, whatever we can, behind the scenes so that you come to Chicago next year. It's better when there's more leaders here, more technology here, and the collaboration that happens is magical. So thank you to Informa for having us here. And as always, you can reach out to me. I'm weirdly available at Sean P. Walchef. Instagram's probably the fastest, but I'm active on LinkedIn, Facebook, all the different digital playgrounds.
Yeah.
We're grateful for you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help. We'll catch you next episode.
Yeah, and please call Cali BBQ
Yes.
to talk with
Absolutely.
Zhang's
100%.
AI
Please
digital twin.
talk to Sean AI. That is
Yeah.
definitely has to happen.
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.